Good afternoon, my wonderful second graders. I am Miss Velasquez, and today we will be talking about, I want you to guess, yes, making smart food changes. So I want to start by asking, what did you have for breakfast today? Eggs and sausage. Okay, and how did it make you feel? Did it fill you up? Did it give you energy? Yeah, as of right now, you're feeling good? Okay, good to know. So, what does smart food choices mean to you? It means eating more vegetables? Okay. And do you eat more vegetables? Nah, you don't like it? It doesn't taste good? Okay, I was very similar growing up. So, what does this picture next to me say to you? What does it mean to you? Okay, you see an apple and a cupcake. What does that mean to you? It's on a scale and the cupcake is lower. That it's heavier? Okay, that's a good thought. Now let's move on. So now we are going to be learning the lesson objective for today. So we're going to be going over the differences between healthy and unhealthy foods, what it means to us, how to be able to know, I shouldn't eat this because it's not going to make me feel better later, or I shouldn't eat this, it's not going to make my tummy feel good. I'm not going to eat this, it's not going to fill me up. Whereas you can say, I'm going to eat this because I know it's healthier for me. I'm going to eat this because it's going to give me more energy throughout the day. And I'm going to eat this because it's going to make me want to be more active. It's going to fuel me up. So we'll also be understanding how healthier food choices helps our body in many different ways, and we'll be able to identify different examples of good food choices and junk food, which is not so good food choices. So what can you tell me about this picture right here next to me? It's a man and he's holding a burger and he's holding a an apple. What do you think he's thinking about? If it's gonna give him a tummy ache, which one? Which one is gonna give him a tummy ache, do you think? The apple, because it's not gonna fill him up? Okay, that's a good thought. Okay, let's keep going. So now we're going to be talking about why we eat, why it's important to eat, what it does for us, what it makes us feel. So, first of all, food gives us a lot of energy. So, when I asked you earlier today what you ate and you told me you had sausages and eggs, I did ask if it gave you energy and you said yes. So, a good reason as to why it gave you energy is because eggs has protein in it and it's not on the unhealthy side, and sausage as well. They both have a lot of protein in them. They fill you up, they make you feel good. It's a good source of breakfast to keep your mind thinking and rolling throughout the day. So, another important factor is that it helps us grow. It helps our bodies develop. It helps us grow in a very healthy way. It helps our brain develops, our stomachs. It keeps us, healthy. It keeps us flowing throughout the day. And then finally, it keeps us from getting sick. Food in general, not eating too much will get you very sick, but also eating too much unhealthy food will potentially make you sick, as it can make your tummy hurt. It can make you feel too full and bloated. You can even throw up sometimes. And it's overall very unhealthy for your body. It can destroy different aspects of life. It can make you dehydrated since you're not drinking water, whereas you're drinking a lot of soda, or you're having too much sugar instead of fruits and natural sugars. So, what can you tell me about this photo right here? It's a person and their body is split in half. What is the green side? What does it indicate to you? That they're eating healthier. And why do you say so? Because they're more slim. Yes, that's a good way of saying it. It's also green. Green always indicates good, and yellow is on the not so good side. Um, she is not too heavy, but she is heavier. And all the red indicates that it does interfere with different parts of your body. You know, you're having burgers and soda and ice cream instead of fruits, veggies, and water. That can take a humongous toll on your body. So we'll go over that as we go too. So now we're going to be going over some examples of healthy food options. Some examples are fruits. I have cutouts right here. Banana is a good example of a healthier option because it is a fruit. I also have strawberries. Strawberries are a very good example as well. And blueberries. Now, if I move myself out of the way, let me see. You're going to see that there are fruits up here. Let me make sure I'm right. Yes, there are fruits up here. What is another example of fruits that you see on there? Kiwi, good job. I see kiwis as well. And what is another example you can tell me about? Watermelon. Yes, awesome. Kiss your brain. Now, let's see what is the next food option that is good for us, healthy. Vegetables. I have more cutouts right here. We have broccoli, cucumber, and lettuce. Do you guys eat vegetables? Yeah, that's great. Do you see vegetables right here on the plate? You do. And what is another vegetable that you see here? What is this one? Pumpkin. Yes, do you guys eat pumpkin? In your soup? Yes, I eat pumpkin in my soup as well. And what about peppers? Do you guys eat peppers? Yeah, peppers are really good for you. They can be spicy, but they're good. They're a form of vegetable. Now, lastly, let's see right here, not the final actually. We have rice. Rice is a form of whole grain. Then we have quinoa or quinoa, which is another form. And I also have oats. Oats is very common. A lot of people actually eat this for breakfast, and many of you probably have had this for breakfast. So, what is another example that you see on there? Pasta, good job. Now, what is this? Protein. A lot of you don't know what protein is yet, but protein is basically meat. Protein can also be nuts or beans or cheese, milk, eggs. So I have three examples here. We have fish, we have chicken, and we have steak or beef. What is another example that you see in the image? You see beans and you see nuts and cheese. Yes, good job. So there is one more that is not on this plate, but it's very important and not many people think about it. Water. Water is extremely important for you. It keeps you hydrated. If you drink too much water, if you drink too little water and more soda, it is a negative factor and it will, keep you dehydrated, under energized, under, you know, under underfed basically because water is very important. 90% of your body is made out of water. So if you're not drinking as much and you're drinking something else or not drinking much in general, it is going to interfere with your health. So now we're going to talk about unhealthier food options. I have them right here. Candy. Candy is an unhealthy food option. I have another one right here, which is chocolate. Chocolate is amazing. I love chocolate, but it is very unhealthy, especially if you eat too much of it. Another example, I think I do have a candy cutout. Yes, I have a candy cutout. Candies are, Gushers, the Nerds gummy clusters that you guys eat a lot. They're yummy, but they're not so good. They are a lot of red 40, a lot of sugar, and it can interfere with your health. It can interfere with your teeth, and it does a lot of things to you as well. See what's next. Sodas. Sodas like Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, they're not so good on you. I remember I did a project with my students a few years ago, and we put a tooth inside of a soda, a tooth that had fallen from someone, and we put it inside of a Coke, and within 2 weeks, it was black. It was a black tooth, and that just shows you that soda is a no-no. It's a no-no for your health and for your teeth. Chips, I don't have a drawing of chips, but examples of chips can be Doritos, Lay's, Funyuns. Those are things that are not too good for your tummy. Another example is fast food. I did cut out a lot of fast food examples because it's a good way to get you guys thinking. So one example is Burger King. I love Burger King. I love their fries. I love their cheesy tots, but they are bad for you. If you eat, like I just previously mentioned, if you eat cheesy tots and the fries and you get a drink, it's gonna make you feel bad. You're gonna be in your bed crying for like the next hour. Oh, my tummy hurts. Um, Next I have is McDonald's. Who doesn't love McDonald's? Their Happy Meals are amazing, their burgers are amazing, their fries, their frappes, but it's bad for you. As previously mentioned, you get a meal from here, and within the next hour, you're not going to be feeling too well, and you're not going to be feeling full at all. You're not going to be feeling energized, or you're going to be wanting more food. And another one that I know you guys love is Starbucks. Their cake pops are amazing, and so are their frappes, drink drink, but they are filled with sugar. It's unauthentic, and another one is too much sugar and too much salt. Um, like mentioned, Starbucks, their drinks are too sugary. McDonald's can have too much salt. Chips can have too much salt, and it does take a toll on our bodies. So now I have this where we will be comparing. It's a comparing chart that I made. So on the left side, we have healthier food options. Can you tell me what you see? You see eggs. Yes, so eggs is considered healthier because, as mentioned, it is a form of protein. Apples because they're fruits, carrots, vegetables, bananas, fruits. Milk is a form of protein, and it's a healthier drink alternative as well, especially if you're drinking almond milk, oat milk, coconut milk. Fish is also very healthy, broccoli and water. Now, unhealthy foods are on the right side. We have chocolate, we have ice cream, fries, pizza, soda, donut, burgers, and cookies, all which look amazing but will not make you feel amazing within the next hour. So, I want you guys to copy them all down onto your journal because this will be a good form of studying later because you do have homework on this, and I need you to study over that, review it with your parents, review it on your own, and I want you to really think with that copy that you're making. So now I will be passing out this worksheet. Do not mind the backside. The backside is a mini quiz that we will be doing at the end. But here I randomized a bunch of different fruits, a bunch of different food choices, and I want you to just circle the healthier options. Just the healthier options. Um, what you think is healthy, not what you ate today, not what you love to eat, not what you think um your mom will love or what you think that your dad will love, but what you think is healthier. What is healthier? Just go ahead and circle that right now. Okay, so what do you think was healthier? Cheese, okay, that was a good one. Cheese is healthier because it has protein. Good job. What is the next one? Cherries. Good job. So, what did we not circle? Can you tell me what's one that we did not circle? Hot dogs? Okay, and why? Because it's not healthy. Okay, good job, good job. So keep this there and let's move on. Now we're going to talk about why healthy food matters. So, as previously mentioned, healthy food matters because it makes your brains grow and develop as you get older. It makes your heart get stronger. Um, whereas if you're eating too much, you can gain more weight and it can lead to potential heart problems. And it gives you more energy to play and learn in class and pay more attention and run around and jump and do cartwheels and be able to walk. It's something we don't really think about, but it is true. Food is very important and it's important what you fuel your body with, what you fill your body with. So here I have an image and I just want you to tell me which side looks healthier. The right side. Yes. You're right. The right side. So let's move on. So, some healthy eating habits that I want you guys to consider after learning this with me is to drink more water. That's why I put it in parentheses because I know that we all drink water, especially as your, health teacher. I expect you all to drink water. I want you to drink water as we go throughout the day. I encourage it. I want you to bring your water bottles. So, I know that you are, but I want you to try to drink more of it. As previously mentioned, 90% of your body is water. So, you got to maintain that. You got to keep it going with all the water. A next one that I would like for you to consider is to eat more fruits and eat more vegetables. I know that we like to eat cupcakes and chocolate and candy when we want a sweet treat, but if you eat fruits, you'll feel just as good, maybe even better. And vegetables keep you fueled as well. Eat your greens, they say. So the third one would be do not eat too much junk food. So remember, junk food can be Burger King or McDonald's. So try to stay away from that. You can. Um, eat. But like mentioned, stay away from your candy, stay away from your chocolates, your sodas, and kind of lean more towards that chicken, fish, your rice, and a plate full of food and your fruits. And I do want to encourage you guys to try new healthy options. So if you've never had an acai bowl, I would consider trying it. It's a bowl that's kind of like ice cream, but it's of fruits and it has fruits over it. You can get cacao on it. Um, I would encourage you to try, chicken, try seafood, try pasta with seafood or pasta with chicken. It's very yummy, very fulfilling. So here's an example of a healthy plate. We have vegetables and fruits, and we have grain, we have protein and water. Water is very important to drink throughout the day. Now, here is the mini quiz. It does have five questions. Number one is soda healthy? Do you think soda is healthy after reviewing what we've done today? No, good job. Now, I want you to name two healthy foods on your paper, and then I'll call someone to tell me. Okay, can you tell me? Chicken and fish. Good job. What about you? Protein and protein and water? Okay, that's a good one. Good one. So tell me one reason why it's important to eat healthy. Write it down first, and then I'm gonna call someone. It helps you grow and keeps you strong. Good job. Now, I want to know, do you think cheese is healthy? Yes, it's healthy. Okay, now what about salads? Are salads considered unhealthy? Not healthy? No, salads are healthy. They are lettuce, sometimes other greens, but it's a vegetable. Good job. I'm hoping that you all did a good job. Let me pick them up. Okay. Now we are going to review. So, what are some things that we learned today? We learned the difference between healthy and unhealthy foods. Good job. And what are some healthier foods that you would like to try out this week? Fish. Good job. And what else? Broccoli. You're gonna try broccoli? Good. That's great. You let me know how it tastes later. What are some unhealthy foods that you would like to reduce? Reduce means you want to cut it out the way, you want to limit it, you want to do not so much of it. You would like to try something else. So, what is an unhealthy food that you would like to eat less of? Fast food. Okay, that's a good one. I agree 100%. So here is the homework assignment. I do have extra credit, but for my gifted students, it is mandatory. You gotta put your brain to work. I need you to tell me. Sorry, I'm trying to have you guys see it. So I want you to ask your parents, what are two healthier foods that they tried today? I want you to list four types of junk food. Junk food is what? Unhealthy food. Good job. Now I want you to tell me why it's important to eat healthier foods on your homework, and then I want you to tell me, I want you to draw. I want you to draw two healthy foods. Why can't you see? Two healthy foods and two unhealthy foods. So take this home, put it in your backpack, and I want it back by Monday. I hope everyone has a great weekend and thank you so much for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it and I look forward to seeing what you did on your homework, what you thought, and what you will be doing and packing for lunch moving forward. Thank you. Bye.